Hey, what's up, guys? This video is about her wanting a gay man. At the end of the day, it all makes sense. Watching these videos, listening to these women just chatter about the kind of man they want, and they always end up getting the complete opposite of what they say. That's why I tell you guys, never go off what they say, always go off what they do. Prime example. One of my ex-girlfriends, the one I told you she went to college out of town, she was like 45 minutes away. I checked up on her. Well, it was recently, but we broke up, and that like years ago, and I checked up on her not too long ago and see how she was doing. So she has a kid, she's married, but it's not going as planned. It's not going how she wanted it to go. So she was telling me about everything that's going on. They together, dude. Cheating on her. He ain't working, nothing like that. So obviously she's a poor character when it come down to dating men or whatever. So I told her, I'm like, well, why'd you end up marrying him? And she was, long story short, she was out there hoeing, and she's like, oh, I was just moved around too much hoeing, and I wanted to go ahead and just go ahead and settle down before it was too late. So she just ended up getting a rando, and then that would happen. So anyway, I asked him, like, what's your type? What's your type? What kind of man do you want? She started telling me. She said, oh, I want a guy who's godly. I want a guy who's emotionally available, who's sensitive, who's like a lot of feminine traits. Nothing masculine came out of that conversation. She never said, oh, I want him to learn how to change a tire, how to, how to fix the kitchen sink, if it's leaking, or nothing, like getting in shape, nothing. I stopped her. I'm like, it's funny because you married a guy that clearly doesn't care about God, but you married him. But you want a guy who's God fearing. But you married a guy who doesn't care anything about that. So she ain't say anything. I'm saying, okay, on top of that, based on what you're telling me is you want you perfectly described a gay man. I said, you want a gay man. And she didn't know what to say. I'm like, because you're not telling me any masculine, you didn't say anything as far as him being masculine. You didn't give off any manly traits. You know what I mean? Him working out, him, fixing stuff, or, him whatever. She wanted a soft, feminine man that was emotionally there, that was in his feelings, and that was religious, that was just big on the Bible. I'm like, ma'am, that's nothing physical. It's nothing masculine about that. And I told you guys before, nothing wrong with going to church, but most guys that go to church are gay. So I'm like, okay, that all makes sense. And I asked her, I'm like, out of all these traits, your husband, he fits none of them. I'm like, so you understand why us guys don't take you serious, right? Again, she was stumped. She didn't know what to say. She was just like lost for words. I'm like, see, I told you, when I met you, I already knew you was hoeing, but I caught you at the beginning of it. So, but after we broke up, your mama telling you to get away from me. You know me, I'm not a provider, I'm not a man, yada, 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 the whole nine. And look what happened. You in this situation. I'm like, you know what? If we would have had a kid together, I guess get married at the time, I said it would have worked out. Because you got a great work ethic, you're kind, you listen, you do all this stuff like that. You say you can cook. I don't know about that, but we would have worked out that part. I said we would still have been going long and strong, that's for sure. So now she living with regret, and she dealing with that, and that's just, it's a long story, but I'm going ahead and cut that short and use that as a prime example. So guys, when you're out here, whether you want to listen to it or not, I understand, bro. If you're on social media, they gonna put it in your face. They gonna put it, you over here trying to figure out how to finish this damn, this tree house, and all of a sudden they showing some hoes shaking their ass and this and that. I understand how it is, especially on, what is it, on Instagram or whatever like that. I don't know about TikTok, but I'm pretty sure it's the same thing, bro. I understand. So whether you want to hear the information or not, that's just what it is. You hear them all the time, bro. Remember, they all look the same. They all act the same. They all sound the same, bro. So just listen to them. What they tell you, oh, he got to be a God-fearing man. He got to be emotional. They say the same stuff. At the end of the day, ma'am, that's you describing a gay man. That's all it is to it. I'm going to tell you guys this right now. Whether you want to believe it or not, this may mess your head up. A lot of these females are sleeping with gay men. Ask me how I know, bro. Ask me how I know. Remember, bouncer, private security, all this. I'm around all the BS all the time. The stories I would hear from these females is wild. This probably 3 stories. I'm gonna give you one. 2 chicks in the back of the van. Well, in the party, what they call it, the party bus, whatever. They run their mouth. The chick is complaining about some guy. She not dating him, but she complaining about some guy. He ain't getting with her program. Long story short, so she showed her a photo of him. She said, "Oh, this is what he wore for the Halloween party." But something about they posted. She steady trying to. She chased after the dude. So she over here stalking his page. Long story short, said, "Oh, this is what he wore for the Halloween party." And he said, she was like, "Okay, cool." And he's like, "Well, who that dude next to him?" And antennas went up. And she was like, her friend's like, who's the dude that's, it's not the fact that he took a picture with a guy, it's the fact that she said, like, okay, well, who's the guy next to him and why are they wearing the same costume? So automatically her antennas went up and the girl that was chasing after the gay man, she just staying quiet. So her homegirl, you can feel it, bro. Like her brain just going crazy. She all like, that long pause of awkward silence. Is this dude gay? And she was like, me being nosy, I'm looking in the rear view. I'm like, and she ain't say nothing. And her friend was like, "Girl, you over here tripping over a gay dude?" And she's like, I'm just trying to, talk to him. And she was saying some random ass shit. And her friend went completely mute. And she was like, "Yeah, I don't care. I don't care if he gay. I don't care if he gay. I'm still trying to get at him." I'm like, there you go, bro. So guys, when you're out there running through these slut buckets or whatever you want to call it, or you trying to marry one of them, get tested. Get tested, bro. Like I say, obviously when you go do that, y'all both get tested at the same time. That way you can have clarity of what's going on. But that's the reality, bro. And of course, the way she was describing him, he's a good looking guy. He's a good looking guy or whatever. Because she was just so excited. And she never talked about his nothing else but his look. She was just, "Oh, girl, he's so fine, this and that." So the guy looked good, obviously. These females don't give a damn if you're gay, bi, whatever. As a guy, you're gay, bro. There ain't no such thing as bi, whatever like that. You're gay, bro. Females can get away with that. But on top of that, we guys don't give a shit. As long as we can bend yo, it's whatever. We can be whatever you want. Just be a woman, right? A real woman. It don't matter, bro. We'll go along the game as long as we still bend yo. It don't matter. For as a guy, you can't play that role, bro. You're gay. Women don't care, bro. If these dudes look good enough, they do not care, bro. This girl is literally fighting his boyfriend for, like, they fighting. I'm like, what? The dude obviously winning because he got his boyfriend, but she's trying to take him away from his boyfriend. It's like that's what we living at, bro. Like I say, a lot of these girls, bro, that's out here running the streets hard, bro. They don't care. They don't care. They want them. That's what they want. They want them a gay man. A pretty gay man. That's all it is to it. You guys are probably asking, that doesn't make any sense, AMA. What are you talking about? Listen, you're dealing with a masculine female. What makes you think she wants a masculine man? Now, I'm gonna say this. Forget, like I tell you guys, fuck what they talking about on social media. They all bullshitting, bro. Let's hear me out. Clear the slate. She's a masculine female. She's been masculine since she was probably 8 years old. The woman is in her 40s. What makes you think that you're going to come in her life and make her feminine? Like, I hear this all the time from older guys. They either got it or they don't. You don't choose to be feminine. You either got it or you don't. That's all there is to it, guys. Fuck what you're talking about. Stop trying to, I understand you're in a position in life to where you want to believe, you want to change, you want to help these females. I understand, bro. I'm with you 100%. But in reality, it's over with. It ain't happening. It's never been that way. She been a hoe since she was a young buck. She an old hoe. She gonna die a hoe. I don't care what you say, how you look, what you do for them. It's just what it is, bro. It's in her DNA. It's in her genes. It's just what it is, bro. It's a blanket that's forever covering her. This is all it is too. You never gonna break out of it. I don't care what she tell you, how long you been with her. That's it, bro. That's how she gonna be until she die. So understand this. If she's a masculine female, regardless of what she say, what she been through, she ain't getting out of there, bro. It's too late. It's too late. That's all it is to it, bro. So you gonna tell me a masculine woman wants a masculine man? let me help you guys understand better. You're a masculine man. Do you want a masculine female? There you go. Same thing with the female. Well, she a female. Hey, man, what you mean? Bro, you got to understand, bro. It's just what it is. That's why you see them females with them dudes who be all fragile and just like whatever. 9 times out of 10, they not working. But at the same time, she get on social media complaining about the dude that she with, that she been with for 9 years. Oh, I'm going to get rid of him. He ain't work, this and that. That's what she want, bro. She want that. She wants to be dominant in a relationship. She wants to be that leader. She gonna complain, but at the end of the day, that's what she want, bro. Like, that doesn't make any sense. If you go into a job, okay, week went by, you ain't get a paycheck. Hey, man, something happened in the system. We got you next week. The second week go by. Hey, man, something happened again. I don't know what to tell you. You gonna keep going to that job? If you do go back, you probably turn that damn thing to a fireworks stand. But you get what I'm saying? You gonna keep doing that, bro? Nah, it's what it is. You're not gonna do that. So understand, when the female's always complaining, always pay attention to what they telling you. Don't worry about them screaming, yelling, talking about your mama this, all. Don't worry about that. Just focus on what they saying. Oh, I've been with this dude for 10 years. He a bum, this and that. He don't take care of the kids. But he's staying at your place. You still talking to him. You still letting him drive your car. But what we doing? See, if you allow them to talk, they'll eventually tell them themselves. That's all there is to it. Guys, this is a new world. It's fucked up, long story short, but that's reality. So you guys have to seriously vet these females. Like I say, ask them, bro. Y'all scared to talk to these females. Y'all so worried about bending them over, y'all want to ask them no question. Okay, well, what's your last relationship? Okay, well, what's his name? This and that. Get some information on the dude, too, and you're going to know what's going on. The dude look like he a fairy? Go ahead and get up out of there, bro. Because 9 times out of 10, she's still messing with the dude. Matter of fact, 9 times out of 10, 10 out of 10, she's still messing with the dude, bro. Because females that's masculine, they all want gay men. Not necessarily saying that he got to be gay, but he going to be a feminine dude. He going to be acting like a female. So it's a thin line between gay and you being feminine as a man. Not saying if you feminine, you gay, but it's a thin line, bro. It's a thin line. So that's something you don't want to deal with. You don't want to, if your homeboys like that or whatever like that, you don't want them kind of homeboys, bro. Because it's a see-through thin line. I'm talking about, it's damn near invisible, bro, that line. So that's what it is. When you see them guys out there, you probably know some of them, you probably went to school, you probably work with one of them or something like that. Those are the kind of guys that the females want, the real masculine ones, bro. That's what it is. So, guys, understand. That's why I tell you guys, man, don't take them masculine women serious, bro. The one chick I tell y'all, the ugly little chick who mama and daddy died or whatever, that girl's super masculine, fam. Damn near all her friends are gay. That's how you know what's going on. Like, she gonna slowly make that transition. It's like, why is damn near all your friends gay? And you steady sleep with these, you let these dudes steady running through you. So the girls are literally waiting for her to finally figure it out, understand, okay, hey, this ain't working out for you, go ahead and go to the other side. But to be honest with you, it's not gonna work out for her if she do go to a gay route, because she's so fucked up that she don't know how to deal with she don't know how to, she never had any experience with relationships. And on top of that, she's so chaotic, she never got help. She refused to get help. It's not gonna work out either way. Like I tell you guys all the time, the lesbian relationships are the worst relationships, period. They over there killing each other, all kind of stuff, bro. So it's definitely not gonna work out for if she goes to the gay side. Even though all those friends waiting for her to do that, it's not gonna work out for her because she doesn't have a healthy relationship with herself. On top of that, how to have a relationship with other people. That's all there is to it. She got a whole bunch of friends, this and that, yada, yada, yada. But at the end of the day, they all getting married, they all having kids, they life going on. Hers is still staying in neutral. She still letting dudes just run through or whatever like that and thinking that she not the problem, thinking like life is a game. She getting older, fatter. That's what it is, bro. So when you see females like that, some of you guys, I understand, I was like that too. A normal human being, not a psychopath, is going to have empathy. They're going to have they're going to have emotions towards people that's going through hard times. That's been kicked when they've been down. I understand it, but at some point in time, you guys have to understand they did this to themselves, bro. That's like a drug addict. Man, it's going to get them out the street, put them in rehab. 2 months, 12 years, whatever. we go ahead and get them back on, back on the right track. Go through the process. They finish the rehab. They come back 2 weeks later. They back on the drugs. So at some point in time, you're gonna be like, okay, I feel bad for this person, but as time go on, they keep doing it, and you steady trying to help them. You're gonna be like, okay, whatever. It's on them. That's how it is, bro. So when you see these women that's after 26, it's over, fam. When you see these older females out here complaining this and that, it's them, bro. Understand the average female, they have access to so many guys and they're not even trying. That's why a lot of them out here hoeing. Like, okay, well, I could be a hoe and they're still gonna take care of me. And then like they see, them years go by so quick, life takes over. That's a wrap. So now you're looking at this 45-year-old woman with a whole bunch of kids that's ran down, but your dumb ass want to wife her. For what? For what? And then on top of that, she gonna take it out on you because you're a simp. Like I say, nice guys never finish, bro. It ain't even about finish. You never finish. Because back in the day, you had a little chance. Now, social media, all the stuff like that, they run wild, you'll never finish. Nice guys never finish. Understand that. Now, I understand you probably in the situation right now because something about a grown-ass man take care of somebody else's kids and you acting like, oh, yeah, this is what you're supposed to do. Who the fuck said that? Where'd you get the information? Let me guess, from a female that's down and out. Let me guess, your mama, because your mama was down and out. Let me guess, your aunt, because your aunt was down and out. Where you getting this information from? Tell me right now, because so many, especially you black people, so many of you people love quoting the Bible. Tell me in the Bible, where the fuck does it say take care of another man's kids? And you act like you about to go to, what are you doing this for? To get through the pearly gates, everybody gonna get there, but not everybody gonna go through them gates. So what are you really doing it for at the end of the day? Or you just, obviously you have low self-esteem. Obviously you have no options. Obviously you're a weak man. That's all that I can tell you. It doesn't make any sense, fam. And then while you taking care of her kids, the dude's still bending her over. Ask me how I know. I had partners who did that. I had homeboys who did that. I stopped messing with them. But yeah, I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Your baby mom over there, he's still going over there. Still going over there. Ain't take care of the kids, still going over there. Or she coming by on the weekends, late at night. Ask me how I know, bro. So at the end of the day, it's sad to see you guys do it at any age. But when you get to your 40s and up, it's like, bro, that's like mixing oil with peanut butter, bro. I don't know. Like, that's like mixing motor oil with peanut butter. It's just like, who thinks like that? That's how that goes, man. And you trying to package it up and put it on the shelf. And you expect people to buy it. Yeah, here's some motor oil with peanut butter. It's a new flavor. It doesn't go together, bro. So, guys, understand, back to what I was saying. These women are sleeping with gay men. They know, I'm going to say this right now. They know they're sleeping with gay men. I gave you guys one example. I have several. Especially them college girls. You know, they out there hoeing. The average college girl out there hoeing. She ain't going there for no degree or nothing like that. She say this to make it sound good. But at the end of the day, she want an endless buffet of penises. That's it. So they don't care. They so hooked on your looks, they'll go ahead and let you be gay as long as you let them hit. That's it. As long as you let them hit, they don't care what you got going on. Matter of fact, I made a post about that. Man, I didn't get banned. That's the quickest time I ever got banned on social media. The quickest time. Facebook be pretty quick when banning me. I give them that because I have a reputation of doing that. They banned me so quick by bringing that up. Again, hit dogs holler. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. All the other stuff. So many women came in my comment section trying to battle it out with me. If words could kill, I would have been dead already. That's how serious it was. I'm like, hey, I'm letting you guys know these black women sleeping with gay dudes. Not saying just them, but the black women definitely doing that. The outrage I got on that post, bro, it's reality. This is what it is, man. So guys, vet these females. It's always the females. I'm gonna say this again, bro. Wigs, tattoos, the dumbass eyelashes, all that, bro. They out here looking like they straight prostitutes, fam. What the fuck are you doing at 11:30 a.m. and booty shorts and a crop top and you got the hooker bag on, bitch. You got the fucking the little ass small little purse with the chain wrapped around it. It's fucking bright pink or some shit like that. And these dumbass high heels. What are we doing? What are we doing? That's just reality, bro. So guys, understand that, man. Listen, you talk to these females, get tested, bro. Get tested, vet the female, see what's going on with it. It's always, listen, bro. Oh my God, because it's so many of you guys that's out there. You still trying to, you want that lifestyle your grandparents had. Shit, we all do, bro. I understand. That's over with. Now, will it come back? I don't know. But I'll tell you one thing right now. It's gonna get a whole lot worse before it get better. I'm telling you guys, you gotta understand what's going on. I'm not making these videos just for the fun of it. I'm making these videos to warn you guys and let you know what the hell going on and how to move accordingly. So right now, I'm telling you guys right now, if you're dealing with these typical hoes, fuck the code word, the hoes, do your research, bro. Get tested, all the other stuff. I know you don't want to get tested. You probably just want to hurt and bend over right quick. I'm telling you right now, if anything, make sure you wear a goddamn condom. I'm going to tell you this right now because they out there, they down bad, they sleeping with any and everybody. The majority of them females like that, they go both ways. So you increasing your chances even more of something happening to you, bro. I'm telling you right now. Now that's the downside of it. Fuck what you hearing on social media and stuff like that, what you seeing on there. Oh man, he living it up this part. Nah, bro. Nah, it ain't what you think it is, bro. Cause guaranteed 9 times out of 10, if you go there in person, you be like, this ain't it. This ain't it. So understand that, bro. These females, and remember, they say, oh, I haven't been in a relationship for 4 or 5 years. Remember, they ain't saying they ain't getting no dick for 4 or 5 years. If anything, if a female is not in a relationship, she horned the hardest, bro. Because guess what? She has no responsibilities. When you're in a relationship, guess what? You gotta be at the house at a certain time. You gotta pick up all them phone calls. You gotta answer to somebody. You gotta do that. So them hoes love being single, even though they make it seem like they the prize. They do that so they can hold the hardest because they have no responsibility to nobody. You watch the videos. What they be saying? Oh, I'm single. I can do what I want. I'm a grown ass female, aka I'm a hoe. I'm hoeing. That's all it is to it, bro. Then look what they win. Look what they win. That's the thing too, bro. I'm gonna end the video after this. Hoes can't control themselves. What they call it? I forgot what like grandma used to say back in the day. The Jezebel spirit in them. They can't maintain it, bro. They can't. Man, you know how you just be out in public, just be people watching, whatever. I'll see females literally start just fucking shaking and stuff when they get around a group of men. I'm talking about like they just start grabbing themselves. They you know, like I'm looking at them all like, okay, she one of those. That's how bad it is. It's literally a fucking spirit that's in them, bro, that they cannot control. That's why they will what they will. That's why dude, for you to be a grown ass woman and you going to a public park damn near naked, they don't tell you something, bro. They don't, she not a doctor. She not, and I'm gonna say this too, even if she is a doctor, that don't mean she not a hoe, so you guys are going off of what she do for a living and automatically excluding her from not being a hoe. Nah, you can be a lawyer, a judge, a doctor, teachers, they getting down, dog, they are getting caught on the regular and them teachers are still doing it. The crazy part about it, they going even harder. They went from talking to one kid to letting these kids run trains on them in the classroom, fam, knowing they're gonna get caught eventually. So that's how strong that Jezebel spirit is, bro. It's a fucking addiction. That's all it is to it, bro. Understand that. That's all it is to it. So at some point in time, at the beginning of their whole phase, they got these little morals, whatever like that. But as they get older, it's like I say, bro, that thing, it'll take you from 0 to 100 real quick. So as the longer they keep going, the less morals they'll have, bro. To the point where they doing that, what they doing? They tell you how much it costs to you know, they tell you how much it costs. What do you mean, bro? Ain't they on OnlyFans? Ain't they on Backpage? Ain't they at the strip clubs? Ain't they at the clubs? Ain't they at the bars? Oh, he gotta afford me. What do you think that mean, fam? If you got the right price, it's gonna go down tonight. That's all it is to it. So guys, you can watch these videos, get offended, get emotional, but I'm telling you this right now. It's a cold world. It's a cold world, bro. And I got a shitload more stories of cold world. So I just want you guys to take this video, man, share it with a friend. Especially a lot of you young guys, because a lot of you guys don't have the experience. You really don't know what to look out for. You just going along with the flow. Nah, I'm telling you right now, bro. I'm telling you right now what to look out for. And I'm going to say this right now again. Them females, the average hoe is sleeping with gay dudes. So you guys got to protect yourself. You got to protect yourself at all costs anyway, right? Let's be honest. I know guys don't want to talk about condoms and getting tests and all that. I understand, bro. I understand, but that's reality. It's even worse now. It's even worse now. So like I say, you gotta be aware of what's going on, bro. It's crazy as it is. That's what it is, bro. Them average 304s, they get getting it any way they can. That's the masculine female. She wants a gay man. She wants a pretty gay man. Not even good looking, not even handsome, not even fine. Nah, she wants a gay, pretty man. That's a sad reality. So anyway, guys, the video's over with. If you got any comments, you already know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, and no matter what, I'll protect your peace, your pockets, and your purpose.